What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the historic Chicago Bears series here on the channel. I feel like I have to say that now in every video because this team is historic. Three-time reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears. Oh, it feels good to say that. Perfect 19-0 season. We just came off history in the making, and now we're coming into the offseason, and we're not stopping. We are headed full steam into the offseason with some free agents. We got about $10.8 million to spend, and then, oh, baby, it's time. It's year 4, so all the rookie legends are in free agency. It is time to make some splashes. Can we get anybody for very cheap? You know how I do. I always look for the cheap boys. See if we can get any steals. There's got to be some steals here. I like my tight ends now. I feel like last season in the offseason I really improved my tight end core. So if anything, I'd want to work on maybe getting some extra receivers just to bump it up maybe. If there's anybody down here that's piques my interest, oh, talk about piquing the interest. Josh Gordon, oh man, will you sign a deal, my dude? You are the man, the myth, the legend. Josh Gordon, I want you on my squad. And now running backs. We don't really need running backs. But we could definitely trade some. So I think I'm going to offer these dudes some cheap deals. And see if they accept. See if we can get like a bargain on some of these guys. We only got 19 points on Dalvin Cook. That's crazy. He should just like, if we were at like the negotiating table with Dalvin Cook in real life, he would have just like looked at us, got up, spit in our faces, and walked away if we were offering him that kind of deal. And Matt Breida, we offer him 20 points. This is getting out of control, boys. This is getting out of control. $1.89 million for Leonard Fournette. Let's get moving on here. See who else is up for grabs. Anybody else? We got some pretty good deals going so far on our linemen. I think we are gonna be good, and we can always get rookies and stuff. People off the waiver wire. We can pull a Patriots and just get people off the waiver wire. There's some pretty good defensive linemen here. Some that don't have any offers. They're a little bit older, but... I don't know what I'm feeling here. Nobody's really popping out at me like we need to sign them. We only have a little over 2.7 million, so we can't make a huge splash. But we don't really need to. I mean, we have our team. We don't really need a splash. We could bring in a veteran Patrick Peterson, an older Patrick Peterson. Would he be willing to do it for a super cheap deal? We'd bring him in. How are we getting 40 points? We offered him like $580,000. How is that 30 points? That doesn't make any sense. There's nobody else really here. We don't need a kicker, and we're good on punter. So I think, yeah, we're not going to get anybody crazy. We don't have the kind of money. So these are our options. We spent all our money on Josh Gordon, and then we're going to try to get these guys as trade bait for other teams. Maybe move up in the draft, or get better players. We could improve our team. I feel like it's time. We've had 3 seasons of the same team, basically. I feel like nobody signed our contract yet. I feel like it's time to try and make some moves. Make some big money moves. Let's just sign or scout these guys. Because they haven't been scouted yet and we have some points to throw around. So let's just scout all these guys. Who else wants to get scouted? You want to get scouted. Let's see if they signed with another team. Did they sign with another team? No, everybody else is still here. But Dalvin Cook has 6 offers at least. And Matt Breida has another offer. They're offering him 100 points. Woof. That's not good. Leonard Fournette and Patrick Peterson still have no offers, and Josh Gordon still has no offers. So we could get 3 of them, possibly. We could possibly get 3 of them. Now I'm ready for those 2 guys to say they reject. Yep, rejected from Dalvin Cook. Matt Breida rejects. But Josh Gordon, we get the man. We get the myth. We get the legend, Josh Gordon. That's huge. That is huge for our receiving core. I've scouted so many people. I'm not even gonna like draft any of these guys that I've scouted. Let's check in on we have 1 guy left? Yeah, oh, we have 2 guys left. Oh no, Leonard Fournette's getting an offer from the Austin Bats. No. All we got is Patrick Peterson left. All we got is Patrick Peterson. Is he our last hope? We're not going to get anybody on trade bait. Patrick Peterson does accept, so we get him on $580,000. That is an absolute steal for the kind of player. I know he's old. You don't have to throw that in my face. But still, I could use that as like trade, or I could use that as like clickbait. Like signing Patrick Peterson for $580,000. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, it's draft time. It is the 2022 NFL Draft. What pick do we even have? I don't even remember what draft picks we have. I might have to see if I can do some big money moves. Let's go to the trade center real quick. Manual trade. Let's just see what kind of assets we're working with. We're working with the 8th pick in the draft, 2 second-round picks, a 3rd round, 2 fourth, a lot of 6s, a lot of 7s. That must have been from trading away my lower end of the spectrum, guys. Our running backs are fire. Our receiving core is fire. What do you think I can get for A.J. Brown? A young receiver, 79 overall, high potential. Vikings are green on him. There was another team down here that was green on him. It was the Giants. What are they picking at? They're picking at 19. Who else? Who else wanted him? The Vikings, I think, are the ones that were green on him. Yeah, the Vikings are green. What are they picking? They're picking 24. Well, that's not going to help me. What are the Browns picking at? The Browns are picking at 13. Dolphins. What are the Dolphins picking at? 16. Come on, somebody in the top 10 at least. Patriots. What are the Patriots picking? They are picking 7. Okay. What are you going to give me just straight up? It's alright. It's alright. Let's see. What are you feeling? Are you feeling any of these guys? Jerry Hughes or Ziggy Ansah? Is that going to raise it any? It raises it a little bit. I'll throw in Ziggy Ansah. What are they feeling about Gross Matos? They like him? No, they don't like him. How you feel about Carl Nassib? You like Carl Nassib? They don't like Carl Nassib. What about Tim Williams? You like Tim Williams. Interesting. What do you think about this deal? That is an almost accepted deal. What do you feel about Artie Burns? Is Artie Burns going to sweeten the pot? It almost sweetened the pot a little bit. Not enough, though. I feel like we could push this forward with our 4th round pick. Trade decline. No, we can't push it that forward. We're going to have to give up something worthwhile. A 3rd round pick next year. Will I sweeten the pot enough? It worked. We get the 7th pick. So bye-bye AJ Brown. You did good work for us. But we have the 7th and the 8th pick now in the draft. Let's start the NFL draft now.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Let's pause it and skip to the next pick. Who goes number 1? Logan Brown, left tackle out of Wisconsin. Skip to the next pick.
The Falcons are now on the
clock.
clock.
DeMarvin Leal, D tackle out of Texas A&M.
The Buccaneers
Derek
are now
Stingley, corner out of LSU, goes 3.
The Saints
4. Nolan
are now
Smith,
on the clock.
right outside linebacker out of Georgia.
The Jets are now on the
clock. Who is that? Who does that say? Kayvon Tibio? Is that who that says? Left end out of Oregon. And now the Jets are up with the 6th pick. Antonio Alfano, right end out of Bama. Okay, so none of those guys I really know. But that's good, because that means there's somebody here who's good. Spencer Rattler, backup quarterback to, what's-his-face? Jalen Hurts in real life. He's the backup quarterback. Tua Tagovailoa's brother, Talia. That sounds like a girl's name. Sorry, dude, but it does. Who's good? I mean, Garrett Wilson, Brew McCoy's good, at least in real life. Garrett Wilson is a 7.7 in the combine. That seems pretty good. What do we really lack in defense? Defense. Zach Harrison. He seems like he's pretty good. What are you? You're not that good. D tackle. We really could do with anyone on defense, honestly. Anybody on defense will work for me. Henry 2-2. Should we get him for the memes, boys? Should we get him for the memes? Jeffrey Carter, not looking too hot.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Oh, we got this guy, I guess. Didn't I pause the draft? I paused it, but I guess I picked him. Okay. He's a good corner. He's a 78 overall with a hidden X Factor, Superstar X Factor, so I guess that works. I must have hit X too many times. But let's pick a player again, and somebody that I actually want this time. Daxton Hill looks really good. He's first in everything but the broad jump. But I think I want Garrett Wilson. What do I do? We don't really need a free safety because we have Sean Taylor. But we need defensive players. But Daxton Hill, just look how good he is. I gotta take him. I can't pass up on Daxton Hill. He's a 79 overall with a hidden superstar potential. Oh, I had to do it. I had to do it, boys. Next user pick is the 2nd round pick 8.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Who's left? Anybody good left? Garrett Wilson gone? Garrett Wilson is gone. That hurts. Spencer Rattler is still there. He's pretty fast, I guess. A 4.7 isn't groundbreaking or anything. Okay, let's go to linebackers, see if anybody's like popping out and really needs me to take him. This guy seems pretty. Nakobe Dean seems okay, I guess. This guy right here, why is he still here? There's something wrong with him. There has to be. Because we're in the 2nd round and he's still here. Chris Hinton, Drake Jackson. Tyler Friday. Nobody's really saying draft me here. Nobody is catching my eye. Jaleel McRae, he's not doing it for me. Andrew Chatfield, no. Jack Lamb, not doing it either. None of these guys down here are crazy good, but this guy.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
74 with hidden potential. So that's good, I guess.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Let's make another selection here. We got to go heavy defense. Because we need it. DeGabriel Floyd. Wow.
The
take him.
Jaguars are now on the clock.
He's 73 with hidden potential. Okay. We're getting kind of lucky here. Next round.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Ooh, there goes the quarterback out of Notre Dame. Okay, we're getting some good defensive players here. These guys are still here. Dallas Gant is a 5th rounder. What are we in, the 3rd round? Yeah, we're in the 3rd round. I can't take those guys. It'd be a stretch. Tyler Friday. Let's take Tyler Friday here.
Are now on the clock.
65 overall, so we could have waited on him. He'll be on the practice squad.
The Bears
He'll
are
be
now
on the
clock.
practice squad. Hank Bachmeier. We could get Hank Bachmeier for the memes. Or Bo Nix. Master Teague. We gotta take
The
Master
49ers
Teague.
are
Man.
now on the clock.
63 overall, but the name, I love Master Teague. He's one of my favorite Buckeyes right now.
The
Gotta
Bears
take
are
Master
now on the
Teague.
clock.
Ooh, Sevyn Banks gone. I didn't know Sevyn Banks was even in the draft. Tyreek Johnson. Josh Jobe. Let's take
The
Josh
Ravens
Jobe.
are now on the clock.
He's a 66 corner. Now we're just taking flyers, really.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Anybody who wants to come to the team, I mean. Who's feeling lucky here? You seem okay. I think this is the time we take Dallas Gant, see what
Bears are
he
now
is.
on the clock.
He's a 60 overall. Okay, we're starting to decline. We had some good luck earlier. Oh, we get a back-to-back pick? Okay. A lot of these guys, sadly, are going to be on my practice squad. Just because I don't have any room for them, and they're not very good. Donovan Jeter. This guy's the last guy we scouted on the
Packers are
linebackers.
now
Let's
on the
take him.
clock.
62 overall. That's okay. We'll probably get rid of these guys, mostly. And now I think I'm going to trade the rest of my picks because there's nobody really
The
else
Bears
out there
are
that
now
I
on the
want.
clock.
So let's see if we can get anything in return. 5th rounders. Anybody want a 4th? No 4th rounders? Okay, let's just trade with Dallas.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's
They're
because
giving
both
us
teams
a
are right
5th
now
rounder.
working
I'll
on a
take
trade.
it. Skip to the next pick.
The Bears are now on the
Trade
clock.
this pick away. Let's take the Browns
Hold
5th
on
rounder.
now. This pick is trading teams.
Next pick.
The
We got a lot of
Bears are
7th
now on
round
the
picks.
clock.
No, let's trade pick. Let's trade with the Colts because we haven't traded with them
looks like
yet.
both war rooms are
There we
feverishly
go. And then
back
we'll
on
take
the
somebody with
phones.
Mr.
I think
Irrelevant
that
just
means
because
a
I like
trade
to
is
take
coming.
somebody. I like to draft Mr. Irrelevant. Make the selection. Oh, wait, no. This isn't Mr. Irrelevant. This is another pick that we got to trade away. Let's go. Ooh, they're offering me 6th rounders? Okay,
Well,
I'll
if you're
take a 6th
wondering what
rounder
the
from
delay
New
is, I
Orleans.
think we've got a trade coming here.
Let's skip to the next user pick. Okay, this should be Mr.
The
Irrelevant.
Bears
There,
are
here
now
it
on
is.
the clock.
Let's draft Mr. Irrelevant here. Who wants to be Mr. Irrelevant this year? Anybody want to be Mr. Irrelevant? Freddie Boykin, you want to be Mr. Irrelevant? Wait, Ellis Cheeks? This man has the last name Ellis Cheeks. He has the last name Cheeks. He's just waiting to be drafted with the Mr. Irrelevant pick. His name screams Mr. Irrelevant. For the memes, boys. For the memes. You know I gotta do it for the memes. Now let's do a little bit of draft recap. See where everybody finishes. So the guy that I picked on accident actually turned out to be a decent pick. He's got 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 91 agility. He's 78 overall. That's not that bad. And then Daxton Hill, just an absolute monster. 79 overall. Oof, I feel good about that pick. And then Owen Papo, I think is how you say his name. He's a 74 overall. Not that bad. All these guys right here, all these guys have hidden potential, hidden superstar potential, so that's pretty good. DeGabriel Floyd, middle linebacker, 73 overall. 89 acceleration, wow. Kyler Friday, that's when the picks started going down. That drops drastically from 73 to 65. Then Master Teague, a decent back. I just got him because I like him from Ohio State. And then Josh Jobe, who's a decent corner. He's better than both these guys. He might make the team if he grows, but he'll probably be on the practice squad. That's where Master Teague and Tyler Friday will be. And then Dallas Gant, practice squad, if he even makes the team. These two guys, he probably won't make the team. I'll probably put him on the practice squad and keep him around just because he's got the last name Cheeks. And it makes me laugh. But most likely he won't make the team. And then Leo Chanel, probably going to get cut or traded. Either one. But that seems like a pretty successful draft, I'd say. Not our best one, mostly because it's getting to the point where we don't know anybody. But that is going to be the end of the off season, and we're going to sim right into the preseason 2022 or 2021-2022 season, I think is how you say it. And that's where we're going to pick. Well, we're going to pick up in week 1 of the regular season. And I'll do all this stuff off camera like I usually do. I'll get the roster set, make any trades for draft picks with the guys we got to cut. You know how it is, how people do it. So I'll see you guys in week 1. Thanks you guys for watching. I did this backwards and it's really messing me up now. Let me start over. Let me end this video on the right note. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button, smash the notification bell, and hit the subscription button. Click the Trinity, as I say it. And I'll see you guys in week 1. See ya!